Welcome back. This morning, we're covering the Trump administration's efforts to create the best army in the world. And to talk about this, we brought in Eric and Mike. You're going to break it all down for us this morning. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, of course. So first, let's talk about how the defense industry is at a turning point and how Michigan is at the epicenter of that, so to speak.
Yeah, so Michigan is the home of the Detroit Arsenal, which is where we manage all the ground vehicle modernization, production, and retrofitting for the whole of the U.S. Army. On top of that, we have a number of prime contractors here, like Mike's company, American Rheinmetall, as well as General Dynamics, BAE Systems, and many others. So it really is the epicenter as we modernize ground vehicles and move the Army forward for the future.
And how do you play a role? How does your company play a role in this?
So my company plays a role as being one of those prime contractors for Army modernization efforts. We started in 2019 with 6 people. We now have over 1,600 working towards the Army's next generation combat vehicle. We stood up also with a little broader purpose of bringing competition to the ground combat vehicle market to help sharpen the pencils and produce a better outcome for the U.S. Army, and most importantly, get better capability into our soldiers' hands.
So with what the president is trying to achieve when it comes to the armed forces, how does Michigan aid in that effort?
Well, I think that's a great reason to come to the exhibition GVSETS. The Army is committed to creating the most capable Army ever in history. And Michigan's going to be at the epicenter of that by utilizing the ground vehicles that we have and the ones that are being developed, like the M1E3 and the XM30. Those are going to be critical as we pivot to the Pacific, as well as continue to bring democracy around the world.
With that, do you feel a level of pressure?
No.
No?
It's what we do every day. So we're very proud to do it. Very glad to be here in Michigan.
Yeah.
In the end, about 60% of everything a soldier touches, eats, shoots, rides in is either built or maintained here in Michigan, or sustained by the folks in Michigan.
And I think we're at a critical time in our nation's history. Technology is advancing at a rapid pace. There's conflicts going on globally. So what we're doing is more important than ever. But as Mike said, we're all committed to the cause, and we're putting it in every day.
Do you expect more executive orders related to the military to come down anytime soon?
That's a great question.
Is that too hard to answer?
One that we really don't have insight into.
Yeah.
So I think everybody in the industry has been dealing with these challenges and opportunities as they come up. This administration has used a lot of executive orders, as has the last one. I think a lot of the things that have changed recently have been for the good of the nation and the industry. So we're taking these things as they come. We're trying to roll with them and take advantage of opportunities where they may arise.
Is it a little hard to stay on top of when things are coming down so consistently?
When they come down consistently, no, that's not hard to keep on top of. What's really important is to maintain consistency across programs over the years. That's one of the struggles that sometimes we've seen in the past, where something's really important and then it starts to wane and fade just as it starts to go into production. And that's where we got to maintain consistency in what it is we're looking for and what capabilities we want to put in the field.
And there is an event coming up where you guys talk more about this. Give me some information on that.
So it's GVSETS that's happening in 12 through 14 August over at the Suburban Showcase. It's the only ground combat vehicle and tactical wheeled vehicle show/conference in the market. And it's a great opportunity also for industry to meet with the government and Department of Defense, the project managers and everything else, but also from the Ground Vehicle Systems Center tech labs, who they come forward and present a lot of the papers about some of the new technologies they're developing, so that we as contractors can look to see what can we incorporate into our solutions to help make everything better.
This is absolutely fascinating. Go ahead.
I think it's important to note, we've been growing year after year at GVSETS. We have over 200 exhibitors this year. We're expecting over 3,000 attendees with participants from 26 countries. So it's the biggest ever. We have a great lineup. We have 2 generals from the Indo-PACOM, U.S. generals. We've got a Ukrainian general coming to give an update on the Ukraine-Russian war brief. And we also have all the senior leaders from the Detroit Arsenal as well, telling us what's next.
Okay, so if someone wants to find more information, how can they do so?
NDIA-mich.org.
All right. Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren.
All right, and thank you all for sticking with us on the stream. We've got more news and weather after the break. See you back here at 11.